The audio's good? Okay, perfect. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 4. Yes, episode 4 of Show and Tell. I mean, I'm so excited for this guest today. Like, this is good. If you see my shirt, I'm pretty sure you can probably maybe you can get an idea of like maybe who it is, by luck. Shout out to by luck. This is so exciting for me today. This is one of my first really big guests. And I cannot wait to have this conversation with him. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be insightful. I think I'm going to learn a lot, hopefully. And just really sit down and just kick it on some real G shit. I wish we could smoke in here because okay, never mind, I'm going to give it away. But anyway, I guess I should tell you right now who it is. But y'all, I want y'all to get excited, maybe get you a smoke. Y'all should definitely be rolling up. I can't roll up right now, so you should definitely be rolling up. Get your lighters. I hope you got something good to smoke. And let's just sit back, let's just chill, and let's welcome my guest, Doughboy Dre. Come on, Doughboy Dre, come in. Oh my God. Coming. You smell so good. You smell like money.
Thanks, that's Creed.
That's Creed. Yeah, I love the Creed. Is it the white bottle or the black bottle?
The black one.
The black one. Yeah. Oh, I love the Creed. I love the Creed. Welcome. You look nice. You smell good. I love the whole black decked up.
Well.
Thank you. See, I got my by luck shirt. Yeah. Payroll. I got this shirt a few years ago at a High Times Cannabis Cup.
Yeah.
And like Payroll and Chaz were there with some other brand. I don't know what it was. Yeah. And they had shirts, and I was like, oh my God, Payroll. I got a shirt, and I was like, you signed my shirt. And so,
it's dope too. I was looking at that too, like you got an autograph.
Yeah, what is it called? An autograph?
You got an autograph.
Oh, I do. Oh, autographed. Oh, okay, I thought you said like
RJ on there.
Yeah, he put FA. He got, I think says Payroll right here. I know it says 41P right here. I got DBC. I got Long Live Rock. I got Gang Gang. There's me, HC. Yeah, HC. He put me on there. He put RJ in there. He put By Luck.
RJ was a hustler, man.
RJ, yeah, I know he talks about him a lot in his music. That's one of your you knew him too?
Yeah, I actually went to school. RJ went to, it's a crazy story I got with RJ. Man, he was, like I said, he was a hustler.
Really?
I met him at Southfield, and I met him on some, we was cool. And he just used to always try to sell me clothes. Like, he'd be like, I got this Pepe shirt for sale.
Oh, my God, Pepe.
Man,
dang.
Pepe. I'm like, man, RJ, you a wild boy.
Wow. Did he sell hair, too? Because I wouldn't be surprised if he sold hair. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to talk about the hustling because, I mean, just the whole group that you're a part of, like, everybody is like a hustler. I mean, like, you got to have that mentality in order. It seems like you have to have that mentality to be in that group. I want to call it a fraternity, but it ain't no fraternity, obviously. But let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. So first of all, I introduced you as Doughboy Dre, but like you go by many names. Is it Doughboy Dre? Or are you Dre Armani? And is it Armani AMARNY or ARMANI, or like, sorry, I had to like picture it out to spell it out or whatever.
Yeah,
but
that's funny because that's what everybody be like. How do you pronounce it? But like Doughboy Dre, that's my name.
Okay.
Dre Armani is like I would say like an alias. Like I came with the Dre Armani, like going through the not guilty phase.
Yeah,
so
which is a good tape, by the way.
Yeah, oh man, I appreciate it, man.
2015,
all my
that's
fans,
when that came out.
Yeah, oh wow, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2015, that was my actually first solo project. So it was very successful. And, Armani is really, it's public record. It's my middle name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so that's really my real name. My middle name is Armani.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought maybe they called you Dre Armani because maybe you wore a lot of Armani
No,
or something
that's
like
my real name. He say you just sound like money, huh?
well, you sound like money, you smell like money, you look like money. It's just money. It's just money
You
all
feel
over.
me?
Wow.
Shout out to my pops, man.
Shout out, yeah,
Big
shout out
Joe,
to,
man.
oh yeah, I do want to ask you about that too. I know you mentioned in your music about like your dad. He passed away when you were like 2,
Yeah.
right? But he was a boss and he was a hustler.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, just his legacy. You know, you're here
Yeah.
as a representation of his legacy. Like,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
how are you honoring him? And
Um,
since you know,
I'm just so grateful for him. Like, and it's crazy. Actually, this morning I was contemplating because I got so much music I've been working on.
let's take your like, bring your mic up a little bit. I don't know if it can. Can you bring that up? Bam. Cool. There you go.
Like, I got a lot of music I've been working on, and like I was gonna do it like 10/25, like his birthday October 25th. So I was gonna end up
Okay, Scorpio.
doing So I was gonna do like a little short project or some little unreleased songs I haven't put out.
You said R&B?
No, unreleased.
Unreleased. So I'm
Some
about to say
unreleased.
R&B.
You
I
say
love it
some
when you make
R&B.
something for the
Look,
ladies.
What's so crazy, and there's another stuff like what some people know, like my group members, some friends, but like my grandfather, he was in a group called Enchantment.
The Enchantment.
Yeah, the Enchantment. Y'all can look them up. They had a hit called Gloria. They had a song called My Silly Love Song. So they was in the back of that day, like in the Temptations.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You sampled any of music on
I haven't sampled any of his music, but I actually like raw sampled one of their songs before. Street Lord Wine, shout out to Wine.
Shout out to
He
Juan.
sampled one of their songs before too. Yeah, so
Shoot.
it's kind of dope to come from like, it's kind of like it's in my blood, man, just to do this, the whole entertainment music business.
Yeah, everybody in from your grandfather, and then was your dad in entertainment or he was
Well,
just
my
a
dad was just,
hustler?
man, he was just an entrepreneur. Like he had a painting company with my
Okay.
grandfather, and like him and his friends, they had like a management company. They'd be traveling. He just liked to have fun. Like he was only like, I think my father was like 24, 25 when he got killed. So
Ah, dang.
yeah, he was still young.
He was so young.
Man, he was young, but that's how it was. Like in the late 80s, early 90s, you had a lot of kids from Detroit from 16, 14, all the way up to about 21, 23. They was really getting money. They
was getting it in. Yeah,
getting
because
it in.
this
It was crazy times back then.
Yeah, this was the era back in the 80s for sure.
Yeah.
So did you always know that you wanted to rap then? Like,
Well, it's so funny, man. I never really knew what I wanted to be, honestly. Like, I used to just be a kid having fun, just wanted to get, like, new shoes and stuff and
yeah.
play with my cousins and friends. Like, I used to be saying, like, it used to be this, it used to be this one company. They was, like, Home Depot. And they I think it was used to call HQ. And it's this commercial, like, HQ, it's the way to be. And I used to be like, yeah, I'm going to work at HQ. And it was like a Home Depot or something, but I just liked the commercial. It was so dope. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna work at HQ. But then, like, once I got like 9 years old, my uncle, shout out to my Uncle Joe's, he stayed down in Georgia, and like he really big on the music. So that was kind of like his dream. So me and my cousin Josie, we used to go down there every summer, and he used to just be like, all right, make us rap, and then I'm gonna come back in an hour, and y'all gonna recite it to me. If y'all don't do it, y'all can't go outside and play.
Oh my goodness, the
Man,
pressure.
and we used to be like, oh man, we ain't come all the way to Atlanta to be doing this. And it's so crazy. I just went down to Atlanta for Labor Day weekend. And I just had to tell them like, you know, that really came in handy.
Yeah.
Like far as the vocabulary and me putting a whole song together, like. Us just instilling that in us at a young age helped.
Wow. So he really just planted those seeds for you.
Planted them seeds.
Didn't even. I know he feels so happy that you're out here rapping and you doing that.
He loved it. Shout out to my uncle. I seen he was just at the down in Atlanta at the Revolt Summit too.
Oh, the Revolt Summit. Yeah, that just passed not too long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to your uncle.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, it's really something to be said about having like a good village. Like I'm really big on that because I grew up in a really good village. My dad was also an entrepreneur as well. He had a shop over there. His business was on Finkel and Myers. So and Appeline. So like I grew up, you know, seeing all that, knowing what it's like to actually be around a boss or seeing like a boss in real life. Like every day I come home like, what you bring me, daddy? He would be like, you know, sometimes he'll give me some money, sometimes he'll give me something, but the main thing he always like, I brought you love, long suffering, patience, and stuff like that, things that really matter that some people don't even really think about. But like having a village is so crucial because I still utilize my village to this day. And like one day, hopefully, if I ever get married and have kids, you know, with the way life is now, I hope to give them something like that too, to help them and just keep them around good family and good people that's gonna always like lift them up. So like that's like a really big deal for me.
And you should be proud of that. Just like you said, your father a boss and everything. Especially being a woman. A lot of women need to see that, like how to be treated. For sure. Like, so you already know you ain't even gonna take the bare minimum because your father didn't put you on that pedestal.
Man, my parents, they gave me such a good life. Like I'm so grateful for things. I mean, like, and I even when it comes to like, you know, choosing a potential partner, you know, like sometimes I used to be like, oh, it's just about love, but then my daddy would be like, nah, you need to look at this, like, you know, can he provide? Can he protect? You know, like, can he do these things? Can he think? Like, the ability to think, and is he a good leader? Like, those things I saw within my father, the things that, like, okay, these are the things that I need to think about when I'm deciding, like, who I'm about to entertain. Just in my life, period. Not just even for dating, just, like, in my circle. You get what I'm saying? So, what's that one verse that Jay-Z says that he has, like, if everybody in your clique, something your clique is rugged, nobody will fall because everybody be each other's crutches. Something. I messed it up a little bit. I probably messed it up. But the idea, the concept was like a really big thing. So like, just keeping that in mind, it seems as if like you took that, which was the village that you got. I mean, with your uncle, you know, telling you about the rap, your father being an entrepreneur, your grandfather being an entertainer, and somehow you just attracted the right people, and you have this like strong, and I mean, I don't know any of y'all, but y'all have this, to me, it seems like y'all have this strong sense of brotherhood, like with being in Doughboy's Cash Out, like, you know, you and Pay, HBK, Keith, Chaz, Scooch, whoever else I'm missing, but like you guys came together and have like this really strong brotherhood. Like, how did that even like really start? Like, how did that come to be?
Well, so crazy. I was just on the phone with Scooch and Freddie K. Shout out to Freddie K. He down in Atlanta doing his thing right now. Yeah, but it was just, man, because most of it was friend. Like I said, Scooch, Freddie K, Keys. Rest in peace, my man's D Green. My man's Wee, he just got out of jail. Welcome home, Wee.
Welcome home.
We all went to middle school together.
Okay.
And like some of them been cool before we met. They was actually cool since they used to have something called Little Fellas Day. Where all their fathers would put them together, like Keith, Scooch, Freddie K. It was a couple of them when they fathers all put them together.
Wow.
And they'd do something like every other weekend, whether they go out of town or they go shopping or go to Chuck E. Cheese. But it was just, that was something they do to bring everybody together, like everybody kids out. Yeah.
Wow, this runs deep.
Yeah, this runs deep for sure.
Wow, the brotherhood goes back. That's how y'all have those pictures as kids.
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah. So then they had like a thing, and then I know there was the Cash Out Boys, and then there was the Doughboys, and you were a Doughboy.
Yeah, Doughboy. And then Cash Out. You got Cash Out. Cash Out was like really like Pay, Kid, Chaz, Quincy, Wayne. But me and Pay actually went to high school together in 9th grade. So that's how we met. And we had, what we had, it was something. We had either I think it was World Economics
Oh, well,
or
makes
government. It was
perfect
something.
sense.
Yeah, it was something. It was, and me and him was sitting behind each other in the back of the class, man. And I remember he used to just come like his little, like an MP3 or Walkman, and he'd be like, "Yeah, man, this my crew," and they was doing music. It was like him, Chaz, like I say, my man's Quincy. So they had just let me hear their music, and I listened to it. And it was dope, and I'm like, damn, y'all sweet. So I was like really telling all them about it, like Keith's there, Rock, my man's like these niggas sweet as hell, and it's like as high school, cause we didn't really start like actually doing music until like high school was over. So that's when we all
07,
kind of
08,
yeah. So that's when we kind of like people we just started recording, and it was just like fun. It was just organic, and it was just like just fun. Just we all having fun. We living good. We doing what we want to. And we just making great music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Doughboys, it was you, Keith, Rock, and we.
Yeah, me, Keys, Rock, we, my man's B Smith.
B Smith. Is he still
B
locked up?
No, B Smith out.
Oh, he's out? Okay.
B out. B
Okay.
actually he doing a lot of booking for pay now.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
he doing pay. He like payroll manager right now.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
good. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Shout
right.
out to B, man. Give me some of that money, man.
So, I mean, all of you guys are together. This is like it seems like this is like a whole big thing of just men. Y'all all together, y'all getting money, y'all making music and stuff like that. Like, how did y'all stay solid? Because it seems like just even besides like the roots and like, with y'all coming together, the two cliques coming together, right? I mean, there's obviously a bunch of different personalities and stuff, but like, how did y'all keep the team solid? Like, the brotherhood, like, what are the like kind of requirements? I know for me and my friends, like, we are super honest with each other. We make sure that like, anybody got a problem, if we can't talk it amongst each other, we go to our OG, which is my Auntie Mary. We sit down, we talk to her. She set us down in the living room. We hash it all out. Then we go smoke a blunt and go hang out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but how do y'all keep everything like solid? That's
and
like,
that's funny. You say your Aunt Mary like that's the godmother.
Yeah,
she
she
like
the
Gazelle
godmother.
the Block.
She-
So I like how
listen.
y'all structured. Most
Yeah.
people need to be structured like that, but I mean it's just more or less, man. At the end of the day, man, I feel like you gotta have just respect each other. And
yeah.
it's okay. Like even real brothers, y'all gonna agree to disagree. Like if we all can't take constructive criticism and give it at the same time, what are we doing?
Right.
And me personally, I be on some. I want for my brother what I want for self.
Yeah.
So I feel like we all move like that. Loyalty is everything.
Yeah.
So that's just how I be, man. And sometimes it be good, sometimes it be bad, but it's all love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps it going. We all know that this all started with us together, and that's how we gonna finish.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love how it just seems like there's a true testament of loyalty and leadership that you can see that like displayed throughout everything. And then so like your brother Josh, he's the younger one. You just kind of like brought him up into the group, or he was just kind of already
Yeah, he was like,
around.
what's so funny, man? Because it's, you know how it be if people know who got siblings, like, you really don't want your sibling hanging around your friend. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? He was young, which is, we only 3 years apart.
Right.
But you know how it be like back in the day. But
Yeah.
he just used to always want to be around, man. And he just started proving himself. And then he had went to Oak Park with Kid.
Okay.
So they was kind of cool with each other. They was doing their thing, and man, he just, a lot of my friends just took him under his wing. Like, he was like, you get two with me in one case. So it was like, it's a beautiful thing, and it's kind of like I liked it like that because it was like he never really messed with people his age.
Yeah.
He was always with the older guys and running under me and my friends, so that kind of seasoned him for better. That's why I always say he was better than us. Like, he was better than me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was never caught up in any BS. He had mistakes that he could learn from. That's good. That's amazing. I
Yeah.
love that. So let's talk about like, you're rapping in the studio. Like, what do you produce too?
Well, I don't produce, but I actually have written some songs. Like I do a lot of songwriting,
Okay.
but far as like making beats, I haven't made no beats. But I'm into the, I be into trying to learn everything.
Right.
Like I always want to learn and get better in every aspect I can.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just like a one thing. It's like I'm gonna be good at this
Yeah.
and this too. So what do you need for a good studio session? Like what?
But well, for me, I just like the. I mean, it's different because my process is different now. Like, cause
Mhm.
when we did used to record, we used to be just a party. Like a party is people over here shooting dice. You got people over here doing whatever they doing, and it used to be crazy. But I don't drink liquor no more, so
Right.
I used to be drinking. But like I like to be more clear minded. Like so now I go in there. I like to go in there and just I don't overthink it. Like I go in there, I listen to the beat, have my weed, smoke me a couple blunts. I come up with the chorus instantly.
Okay.
You feel
That's
me?
like the first thing you come up with is the
Yeah, I
chorus.
probably come up with the chorus, or I come up with like my vibe, like how I'ma come approach the song or something like that. So that just be my whole. Like I just like to go in the studio, listen to the beat. I really don't like to be crowded, cause it's kind of
Okay.
like, cause I be looking at like a lot of big artists, like they be saying, like especially when it's paid studio time,
Mhm.
like it's really you gotta look at it as a job.
Right.
And like I said, we was just having fun with it, but more lately, I just been more like focused, going in there by myself or the people who I be with. We go in there and vibe and just go in there and vibe, man. Just be a vibe. Like I smoke weed. I smoke a lot of weed, so I'll be getting in the zone.
Yeah. You smoke like do you have somebody that just roll your like you have a friend that
Man,
comes
I
in and
wish
just roll
I
the
did.
blunts? A
But
professional blunt
usually,
roller.
some of the like lady friends I be with, they usually roll the weed. But I usually like to roll my old blunts. 'Cause I
Mhm.
usually like to smoke by myself.
I feel that.
You know.
I feel that. It's like a
Especially since COVID, it's like, damn,
right.
I don't be want everybody to smoke after me.
Yo, blunt. Yeah, no, I definitely know. I definitely know. Understand what you mean about that. Do you have like any musical influences?
Yeah, I actually do, man. Like, once again, like I said, my Uncle Joe's,
Right.
Blade. I think everybody just was like inspired by Blade, cause that was like for so long, like how it's like the Detroit, like everybody coming to the industry.
Mhm.
That's all we seen at one point was Blade. Like you
Yeah.
come and see Blade coming through 7 Mile in a Range Rover, or you going to Northland Mall and you see Blade with a big Cheddar Boy chain
Chain
on.
on it. Yeah.
That was inspiring.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, damn, I want to be like Blade. And then of course, you know, I'm a Gemini, so
Okay.
yeah,
June or May?
June.
Okay. All right.
So I
don't know
love
why
Tupac.
this
Pop. Like the fire don't want to get a heat on niggas' head. But yeah, Pop, heavy Pop.
Okay.
Heavy.
Okay, you a Gemini. I love you like Prince too?
Yeah, Prince, he a Gemini
And
too.
Biggie.
Biggie.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
Geminis. Oh shoot.
Mhm.
So like I thought it was interesting though because you had been rapping for a minute, but you didn't drop your first project until 2015.
Mhm.
Like why did you wait so long? Like
Well, me personally, it's so crazy. I was just having this discussion with Scooch and my man's Freddie K. Is
yeah,
more or
because
less.
Bronx Tale came out before Not Guilty.
Yeah, Bronx Tale actually came out. Scooch was actually the first one to drop a solo project.
Really?
Yeah, because we was doing all group projects. And I think Scooch did like the first solo project. And I think after that, maybe Pay did like
Yeah, he did.
Get Money, Stay Humble.
Get Money, Stay Humble. That came
one
out in
of
what,
them, yeah.
13?
Like it was
Yeah.
right around that time. But I was just like I said, once again, I'm just coming from a group, so I'm just a team player and a group member. So I wasn't really thinking about doing no solo projects
Yeah.
until like that situation happened, and like you said, Scooch was doing his thing, Pay dropping his stuff. So I was just feeling like I got a fan base too, so they want to hear what I gotta say, and especially at that time, so it just all flowed so good. It was just organic, and that was actually one of my I can't decide, but a lot of my fans they love that project.
Yeah, that was a good. Big Money's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, Big Money. People be like, man, you supposed to shot a video to this, that.
That's one of my favorite ones on there. So you said you did the project, you did the Not Guilty, like. I mean, for that, this damn fly, like, I don't know why. It just wants to be on the show. It just want to be with us. Like, it was like, I just want to be fly. Like, okay, so, like, yeah, you said, like, during that era, like, the Not Guilty era, like, can we talk about that? Like, what was, I mean, obviously you were going through, it was a situation, like, that happened. What can you talk about that? Like,
yeah,
what happened?
It wasn't nothing. It was over with. It was just more or less like around the same time, like we had signed that deal with Jeezy.
Right.
It was just an altercation that happened at one of these clubs here, and which something had happened to a security guard, and he was just more or less trying to accuse me of doing it.
Oh, okay.
And it was like. It was just so crazy because it was like, oh, wow, he trying to do this. We just signed a deal.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
God.
man. So it was a bunch of, like, foolery. But at the end of the day, God prevailed. You know what I'm saying? God is good.
Yeah.
You know, the devil is a liar.
And they gave you the inspiration to
make the
not guilty.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what the heck you probably was feeling going through that, because I think, what was you facing, like 20 years or something? Like,
yeah, 25 to life.
Lord, your mother. Goodness.
Yeah, man. It was stressful, man. That's why I love my brother so much, man. That's why I'm always rep him forever fresh.
Yeah.
Until I leave this earth. And it's because he didn't miss a court date. He came to every court date, everything I needed him for. He was there, and I'm forever grateful for him. And that's why I love him so much, man.
Yeah.
Because when you go through real stuff in your time, and I done went through a lot of, what they say, peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
So I done been through a lot of them, and man, God is good, man. And my brother was there through a lot of stuff that I went through, and I'm truly thankful for that.
Yeah, you had him in his corner. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the forever fresh. Like, last year you lost your brother, unfortunately, to cancer, your baby brother, and that really, it seems like that really set you on a new path of life. Like, I mean, you said you stopped drinking, you got more you became more health conscious. Like, how has his death, like, affected you? Like,
man, it affected me a lot. Like, everything I do, like, from the phone case, it was a gift from my cousin Jay. Like, we have a whole beauty salon named after him called the Forever Fresh Hair Studio.
Oh,
so,
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, man. We got the foundation, Forever Fresh Foundation. So everything, I just dedicate my life to him now.
Yeah, to his legacy.
Man, he was just a beautiful person, man, a one of a kind. And last year around this time, we were staying in San Diego, California, and we'd go back and forth across the border to Tijuana, Mexico. We'd go to San Diego, and from San Diego, we'd cross the border to go to Mexico. And it was like a less aggressive chemotherapy. It was like a immune therapy center. It was beautiful. I met so many beautiful people over there in Mexico.
Wow.
They some hard working people.
Man.
Hard working.
I know. Tell me about it. I used to go to Mexico a lot with my parents. We used to have a place in Iztapa, Zihuatanejo, and used to be like, we had a timeshare. We get to the timeshare. My dad would go to the golf course. My mom would go do her little thing, and I'm like, I'm going to the village with my friends. I can only go so far because I couldn't go to like Zihuatanejo, otherwise then I'd be a liability and be kidnapped. But like, I used to go down there, and my Spanish used to be much better at that time. But I used to go down there and kind of help my my friends that I made, help them try to sell their product to the Americans, you know, down there. But they work so hard, like hard. The first time I ever met a person with calluses on their hands was in Mexico. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, y'all do so much. And the way that they you know, they work for their families, you know, their children. Like, the family orientation is so strong down there too. Like,
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It was definitely an eye opener, and I learned a lot. Like you say, going back to that, like, you got little kids, maybe 5, 6 years old at the border. They selling Coca-Colas, they singing, they selling churros, they doing everything. And it's so crazy. Like, I was watching people, because it was sometimes I come back and forth, like, I wouldn't stay, and like sometimes I stay, and then sometimes I go back across the border, because like you say, it's crazy. Like, you'll get kidnapped over there. There's a lot of triad, like all this lot of stuff going on in Mexico. But I'll be going back over there to San Diego, and you got people that work over there. They are working in the U.S. because we make more money over here.
Right.
But go back to Mexico. They bought all their toiletries and everything in the U.S. Come back over there. Like, I think $1 American was 22 pesos.
Yep.
I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm giving a taxi cab man $4. He going crazy. Like, my amigo, vamos, vamos. I'm like, I just gave you $4. But then when I'm adding up, like, damn, I didn't almost gave him $100.
Yeah.
So he like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So the Forever Fresh Foundation, like, you know, what's the purpose? I mean, obviously to honor your brother, but like, what kind of work does the foundation do?
The Forever Fresh Foundation, we registered 501c3. You know, we a nonprofit, and our mission is just to spread health conscious awareness to the communities of color.
Okay.
So, cause, you know, you look at different races, and I've been doing a lot of traveling and just meeting a lot of people. Just us as a whole, we don't eat as healthy and work out.
No, we don't. Yeah.
You know? And that's the reason why a lot of us get the cancer and diabetes and high blood pressure and all that stuff, because it's the food we eat and the habits we have.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to bring just health conscious awareness to my people of color. Like, we did our first event in July in our neighborhood, where we gave away like 40 bikes, hygiene products, free haircuts, massages, free food. Man, it was a great event, man.
Yeah.
So that was our first annual. We're gonna do it again next year. We actually got another event coming up next month, where it's breast cancer awareness month.
Right.
So we got an event we gearing up, where we trying to put together. Like, we had a couple people who had came out to the first event, and one of the ladies who I met, she was actually a breast cancer survivor for 2 years.
Wow.
So I'm gonna have her come out, and we gonna maybe give out a few, like, some baskets to some ladies. We still trying to put together what we gonna do. But
can I give a little?
Yeah, we gonna give a little. We trying to do like a little pamper day.
Okay.
And we gonna pick a couple ladies, maybe like 50 ladies, give them all like manicures, pedicures, massages, baskets. You know, give them the annual, because, you know, some people don't be having like insurance. So we been reaching out to a couple people where we can maybe give them screenings.
Oh, screenings
to see about breast care. You know, because we gotta do that. Just like, even like with men, we gotta do check on the prostate and all that. So yeah.
I think for your event, maybe you should incorporate like some like wellness sessions, like some yoga.
Look, actually, I've been talking to, shout out to Erin. This is a girl named Erin, and that's what she do. She does yoga and like Pilates.
Okay.
And I've been working with her, and that's what we trying to incorporate, something that we can do, like, when that, like, whole try to put it together.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I love that.
That's crazy you said that, because that's funny. Erin, I called you too. You ain't called me back.
Erin, you better call him back. We're trying to put you on.
Yeah.
I think that's so important for the foundation to do that, because even with the food situation, when you in the hood, like, if I'm at anyway, if it's late at night or whatever during the day, it is so hard to find
Find some
like
food.
good food
Food.
that's not like artery clogging,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, even like good vegan food, or even
Yeah.
like some of these places don't have any they don't have like the options and stuff too. I used to intern at the American Heart Association, and that was like one of the biggest things that they always talked about. They had like this food list called like it was like some sodium, what is it? Hypertension is really big in the African American community, but they have like a list of like 5 like types of foods that are that contain a lot of sodium that we don't like think about, like pizza, cured meats,
Noodles. That's the
I
everybody
love
grew up
noodles
in the
so
hood. Man. I can't even eat noodles no more. And what's so
you gotta get the one
crazy?
some.
Because I didn't change, like I said, from going through that with my brother. And my brother, he believed in Dr. Sebi.
Right.
Like, because he didn't want to do the regular conventional chemo here. Because he didn't believe about putting that. It was like a strong medicine they put you. I think it's called Voxidin. It was like 3 of them that they wanted. And, you know, you got to put the port in your chest. And, you know, it's a lot. But
Yeah.
he didn't want to do that. He believed in Dr. Sebi, working out, have a good diet, and God. Like, he was all vegan, and that's what we'd go to different restaurants, and that would be his whole thing. And, like, I had to cuss a couple people out. Like, it made me mad because he need to know, because, you know, especially with cancer, our body, with cancer, it feeds off sugar.
Yeah.
And literally everything that we eat has sugar in it. So everywhere we like do it, you got sugar, salt. He know dairy. No. So we had to be really like on that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really on it.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to cook everything yourself.
Look, and that's what he used to be irritated with that. Like, it takes so much just to
Just
prep it,
yes.
prepare.
Oh my
Then
God,
by the
I
time
know.
you cook it, it's 2 hours.
Listen, a blunt gets you through it though,
Man,
but yeah.
Yeah, I used to have my dog smoking too. He'd be like, man, Joe, I can't smoke. I'll be too high. I be having them, man.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
So so you guys were having to go to Cali a lot. Is that kind of like inspired you to like name your project Cali and then come out with like smoking flavors? Like, you know, I know I'm kind of asking you about 2 different things, because Cali, well, West Coast is your latest album
West
that you
Coast,
dropped.
out.
But that, and then you have the smoking flavors. Like, did that all kind of come about when you were out there in Cali a lot with your brother?
Yeah,
Like,
that actually is, because that's when I actually started the company, Smoking Flavors. And Smoking Flavors is really, I'm partnered with shout out to my people, City Exclusive, and they a company based out in San Francisco, California.
okay.
So I've been working with them for a couple years, and we've been doing a lot of great business with each other, man. They've been really behind me. I really appreciate them. We got City Exclusive, we got South Bay, we got East Bay, we got East Coast. They out there in New Jersey. So we just trying to expand, and Smoking Flavor is like just a brand, a spin off of that.
Okay.
So that's a brand we push out. I actually got a couple gifts for you too.
Oh, I love gifts. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love the pink. This is great for the breast cancer awareness. I'm gonna wear this next month. Oh, City 415. Exclusive. So it's 415, the area code in San Francisco. Oh, okay.
And it's a shirt for the foundation.
Oh, forever. I was looking at this in the pictures, and I was like, I want one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, is this what you bought for show and tell?
Well, for show and tell.
Okay, yeah, sorry, yeah. What did you bring for show and tell? I love it. Y'all look at this. My Forever Fresh foundation shirt. I'm definitely going to wear this. I'll be there at the event. You just got to let me know,
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know.
when to come.
We
I'll
got
tell
some
Zach.
new drops too. We gonna do the pink for the breast cancer awareness
Okay.
month.
I'll be out there. I'm going to bring me and my best friend, Delicia, and I'm going to bring Lauren and my cousin, Jazz.
Yeah.
So we going
Yeah.
to shake and bake. I don't know why I did. I'm going to shake and bake. Me and Delicia going to burn this down. When she was just at my house, and she was like, what you got to smoke? And I was like, oh, well, it's something over here for you can get the, but like, yeah. Oh, I can smell it through the package. Oh, my God. I love good. Sorry, y'all. We gotta have a moment, but these babies are so cute. Look at the crystals on that and the oh my God. Yes, and I love the purple. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna put this in a nice blunt. I'm gonna roll a nice wood with this. Oh, love it. I love it. Yeah. So, what did you bring for? Let's go into show and tell. What did you bring for show and tell
well,
today?
show and tell. I mean, it's not really nothing.
I mean,
what
no,
it is something to me.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
But,
as long as it's something to you.
Just something that people probably, I'm like, oh, he weird. What type of nigga?
Whatever. Forget them.
This actually, this a black obsidian.
Oh yes, black obsidian for protection.
Yeah, so it's a crystal, and a lady friend I was messing with, she had a dream about me, and she didn't tell me what it was. She was just like, go get a crystal. You need something for protection. And I'm like, okay. So I went to the store in Ferndale. What's the crystal store?
Boston Tea Room.
It's one of them right there before, 9 Mile of Wood.
Yeah, it's a bunch of, yeah.
But yeah, I've been carrying this in my pocket for the past 2 years.
Wow. Do you charge it? You have to charge it. You have to clean them as well.
Look, I keep it in my pocket, or because like, cause when I change my clothes, I might have it in the bathroom with me, so it be steamed. I done dropped it so many times. It really looked better than this, but it give me peace though.
Yeah.
Cause I usually be frantic, like I can't leave the house without it. That's what I didn't get dependent on it.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that. I get that. The black obsidian, is very good for protection. You should, clean its energy from time to time with the selenite. Selenite. It's like it's another crystal, but it's like kind of clearish white. You know what? I'ma gift you some.
Okay.
And then on full moons, I'll let you know when like you need to charge your crystals and stuff like that, because they get energy too as well. Yeah. But I love that. Shout out to the lady friend. I love how you always say like, my lady friend, she gave me this, or my lady friend, and I got like, you sound like an OG. Oh yeah, that's one of my lady friends. I know you. I know your uncle. And I feel like when your nephew gonna come over and be like, hey, and you're like, oh, that's my little lady friend. Okay, so I want to play this game with you. Well, it's not a game. It's kind of like I want to test your how well do you know your lyrics. It is all right. I'm gonna do my best to not try to. You know how sometimes you want to recite the lyrics, but you kind of want to recite them in the flow. I'm just going to say them, and then I'm gonna just. And then you finish it, okay? I'm going to start it off, and you finish it. And bonus points if you could tell me what song it is and what album it's on.
Okay.
Okay. These are all your lyrics, by the way.
These all mine?
They're all your lyrics. Or do you want me to get, when we would jumble up and say some of your... All right, no, we're going to start with you. All right. Cushion Ciroc, Breakfast of a Champion.
Cushion Ciroc. Oh, yeah, Breakfast of a Champion. I'm a champion. I need my belt. Gucci belt on the waist. 9 on the waist. Mama likes me.
Okay, name that song.
That's
yes.
Chances Make Champion.
That's right. You ain't champ. Stop lying.
Pussy pays, baby.
Okay. All right. This next one. 30 it's 30 in the Chevy. Let's make it to the destination. Cali in the hood. Got these bitch ass niggas hating.
Oh yeah, that's Cali. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cali got these bitch niggas hating. Oh, what I say?
Niggas faking.
Hey,
niggas faking.
Look, you done messed me up on that. Yeah,
that's faking. I see you trying to copy.
Yeah, but what else I say?
I see you try to copy me. You ain't even copying. Oh, fuck. What the, you niggas faking. I see you trying to copy me.
You niggas faking. I see you trying to copy us. You don't even copy enough. Tell my plug to double up.
Yep.
We at the spot banging up.
That's right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm a BOSS baby Dre Armani. I can be your poppy. You can be my mommy.
Be Is that the one? I think that's was I'm gonna be on the Is that the one with? That's not off a rock tape.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna be on double left.
Now
I talk so crazy on these songs.
You be my poppy.
You be my mommy.
All right, I'm gonna give you
poppy.
Oh, you want a pile of money? Yeah.
Oh, was that Satisfied?
No, pile of money.
I'ma be your ass.
Baby J Armani. You can be my mommy. You can be your. I can be your mommy. You can be my.
Oh,
wait.
on a pile of money.
Yeah. Clay be kidding it every time.
Oh yeah, that was on pay tape.
That's on Volume 1. Big Boston Volume 1. Oh, wait. Wait.
I remember that.
I'm gonna be your double S, baby J Money. You gonna be my puppy, I can be your money. Song, right to the line. I gotta, it's one of those things also when I'm listening to the song, I
remember that though. That's a clap. You got me off the
you gotta get
caught
ready
me
for
off guard. Off that.
Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna do this now going forward. Okay. All right.
What's this one?
Never said I was perfect. How you gonna judge me? Bad bitches in the DM saying they wanna fuck me.
Oh, is that the one they wanna lust me?
Niggas at my show saying, "Can you plug me?"
Oh, look, that's off my. Is that off my newest thing?
No, that's off the 2020. That's off of Still High. Meditate.
Oh man, you did your research. I like that.
I mean, but I know some of your music too, so it's I'm a Dialogue fan.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
Look at Heather. She done went through there. Yeah. Niggas wanna plug me, niggas wanna buzz me. Bitch wanna me.
All right. Here's another one. You might get this one too, because I'm not gonna tell you, cause all right. I keep trying, but it seems they trying to hold me back.
Ooh, I keep trying, but they seem to want to hold me back. They say they love me, but they talking slick behind my back. Gucci black, and the bell complimented. We was trying, now we got the whole world listening. Diamond glistening, all came from drug dealing.
When everybody know your name, what a good feeling. But fuck that. I'd rather have the money. It's cold in the D. This ain't Cali, it ain't sunny.
That's a classic.
That is a classic.
That's Keep Trying, man. Hey, and that's actually that's a dope track, man.
That is one of my favorites.
Shout out to Early Mac, man. He doing good things with Big Sean.
Did he produce that?
Early Mac, who did that?
That was Scooch. That's
was
a
that
Scooch song.
DDS?
That's a
one. Was it DD? Man, oh my God! Don't beat my head in for getting the producer. I want to say that, man, that beat was so, but that was
that's
a
good
that
song.
track, man.
Me too.
People love that song.
Yeah. She tell me to beat it, then I'm gone. Delete it on my phone. You think I need you, bitch? I'm on. I be walking around the house rapping that sometimes. To my cats.
You see what time it is.
You're right.
I know you see what time it is.
All right, this is I did this. This one is as an honor of my best friend Delicia because it's one of her favorite songs. This ain't even how it started, but count it up. Can you help me count this up? These bitches mad cause they nigga broke as fuck, and he can't buy her.
Oh yeah, count it up. Can you make this count this up? These bitches mad cause they niggas broke as fuck, and he. What's that? If he can't buy Benny Hunter lunch, you say that's your girl.
Girl, you bad. You can have all this cash, Louis bags. Hit the set, gonna pop ties. And they mad, cause they want what you got. Big diamonds on your neck and your watch. There you go. What?
Gon' boo, let them hate.
Let's
fuck these haters.
What?
Girl, we
about to spin this cake. Let's count it up. Can you help me count this up? These bitches mad, cause they nigga broke as fuck. So what do you say? And he can't buy her Benny Hunter lunch, some.
He can't buy her Benny Hunter lunch.
That's sad as hell.
I just went to Benny's too before.
I want to go to Benny's. Let's go to Benny's together. You know what? Okay. All right, so that was fun. That was fun, Dre. See, now you got to go back and listen to your catalog and things that you feature. See, you didn't think I was about to get you with the features, though, the songs that you was featuring on. I've been a Dialogue fan for a minute, so that's why I'm, like, super excited for this show.
And listen, and what's so crazy, I don't even like when people say they fans, I'll be like, no, don't even say that. It's just supporters.
Yeah.
It's like I support you. I love the movement you and your ladies doing, man.
Oh,
It's
thank
great.
you.
Be black, independent woman, man, doing great things, especially in the cannabis business.
Yeah.
That's real big.
We
So I
gotta
gotta
do
give
it.
you your flowers.
Thank
too,
you.
man.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been in the game
Support,
since.
man. We support each other. It's all support.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're going to grow together.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the start because we're going to
Yeah.
do more. I saw you shot your video at my homegirls lounge. Shout out to Sahir Detroit Life Lounge.
Yeah.
I saw you did that.
Yeah.
I love
that's
that.
my girl, man.
Yeah, no, that's
she doing real big things over there.
Yes.
And shout out to my man Trey, man. Neighborhood Essentials,
Trey,
man.
Neighborhood Essentials, yes.
Doing real big things, man.
I haven't got a chance to meet him yet.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't got a chance to meet him yet, but I'm a...
What's so crazy, when I met you at the Ben Wallace event, he was there. I met him there, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm... Maybe not.
He was like brown skin. He got a Cali vibe too. He
Does
brown
he?
skin, nose ring. Man, that's my
No,
guy.
I'm looking forward to meeting you one day, Trey. That was a good event. You know, Ben Wallace gave me they had the raffles going on and nobody was winning the raffle and like I was standing like kind of just like open and he kind of like bounced the ball in my direction and I was like, oh my God, I won the ball because they were giving out different gifts for the raffle. So he like, I didn't win it, I guess, since he gave it to me, but not gave it to me, but it was like this ball that had like all these like cool design marks and stuff on it. But yeah.
Dope.
It was dope. It was I was so happy when I saw you, I was like, oh my gosh, let me go over there and say hi. You was just chilling. I don't even remember who you was with that day, but I saw the 2676, which, what does that stand for?
2686, that's basically just the company. And that's, we came up with it, like, from the phone. Like, if you put it in your phone, it stands for, C-O-R, corn, which is cash out rich niggas.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Bitch,
yeah.
if we send them bucks, send them bitches get sick.
2676, man. Yeah, man. Some dope stuff, man, we came up with. Man, we really, me and my friends, we so childish. And we crack a lot of jokes and have fun with each other. So
I love that.
a lot of stuff be coming like organic.
I love that. Okay, now, we're almost done. I know we got things to do. I better get back to the money. Let me ask you a few questions. I'm about to ask you some random questions. You consider yourself boyfriend material?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I consider myself boyfriend
What's?
material. But what is boyfriend material?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you.
I mean, I would say I've been told I'm a great man. I would believe I am a great man because I look at what I'm surrounded around. So yeah, I would say I am.
Okay, what's like a if you're planning a date for a special lady, like what does that consist of?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like I'm definitely a romance guy.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I kind of get those vibes. You kind of chill, laid back, a little affectionate, hold a hand.
So I don't be trying to be tough with the girls like niggas. I ain't trying to. I like to be around girls and smell girls and all that. So, but I would say like maybe, cause I know some girls they don't really. You got a lot of guys out here that just be lame and got money. So they try to wine and dine you with their money. So I try to do something different. Like I like to do adventures. So
oh yeah,
I like to do like stuff like, hit a movies or a museum, or I like to go chill by the water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Flowers. Like I got this one girl, I ain't gonna say no name, but her mom told me like, yeah, Dre, she ain't never, you put her on the pedestal, like. She didn't have she never had no man send her no flowers, just random. You feel? So I do stuff like that.
Oh, you a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like what's your dating life like? You in a relationship now, or you just?
No, I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not in no relationship right now.
Why you say unfortunately? You want to be in one?
I mean, get to a point. I feel like every man do want to be with somebody, and like, in the point I am, I feel like I done had my fair share of the partying, going out, messing with different girls. So, and I'm just looking at it from like a boss standpoint, and like a couple of my peers and like people I know wealthy. Every king needs a queen.
Yeah. I think that was something like that was mentioned in this book called The Millionaire Next Door or something like that.
I
Like,
know for sure.
yeah, a lot of, in order to reach a certain pillar,
yeah,
like
yeah,
you
in your
do
life,
need,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, because
Yeah.
that helps with the balance and stuff.
For sure.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Okay, what's your dating life like though? So are you dating actively? Or?
Well, my dating life, I actually was talking to a nice young lady, but I mean, you know how it be, man.
Yeah.
It's different these day and age. So it's like I'm just having fun, just working on myself,
Good.
trying to be a better me.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah.
The self-awareness. Yes.
Man,
Which
self
makes
love
you,
is the
and
best
the
love.
self-love. Yes. It's gonna make you a better leader. In general, it's gonna make you a better man. You already got it. You got it. Everything else. You got it. You got it going on. Okay. All right. So outside of your group, who do you think in the city is musically the most musically influential?
In the group?
Outside of your group.
Hold on, say that one more time.
So outside of like By Luck,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say just By Luck because it's bigger than Doughboy's Cash Out. Who would you consider musically inspirational in the city?
In the city?
Yeah. Who do you think is like is popping music wise?
I mean, really the whole city popping, but I would say, like people wouldn't believe it, but I actually listen to a lot of music. Like I keep my ear to the streets, and then I hang with a lot of young guys, so they be put me up on everything. Like yeah, this like my cousin Feek, he do his thing. You got Tay B and Skilla Baby.
Skillet. Let me tell you something. Skillet.
You got then you know you got the East Side Cats. So I'm liking it all. I like all the energy. Like I'm just inspired by Detroit because at one point in time they weren't letting this happen.
Yeah.
So it's just a great feeling to see some energy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just
Some
inspired
good
by the
energy.
city.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
I love our music. I love our music. I love our rappers. I love our singers that come out. I've been getting a lot to know a little bit more. I'm more of like I like trap rap music though, but I'm also kind of like, I am learning to have an appreciation for Detroit house music. I go to Spotlight a lot.
Spotlight like not too far from here. Too.
Oh, no, it's not. And it's like, that is my jam. It kind of reminds me of this place called Friends and Lovers in Brooklyn. I used to live in New York, and I used to love Friends and Lovers because the vibe, like, you meet all different types of people, but you come there and it's like good music and it's like good vibes and good energy. So even like learning about Stacy Hot Wax, DJ Hot Wax Hale, learning about her too, and how she's been paved the way for like Detroit house music and stuff. Like I'm getting really acquainted with that. I met Donovan Glover like the other day. I met Black Gold. I had Lost Boy on here not too long ago. Yeah, so I'm learning more about that because I normally know more about the rap, but having an appreciation for the house music, the house scene has been great.
And that's big in Detroit.
Really big because I think it started here.
Yeah,
it started here.
Real big.
Okay, now I want to ask you this something. I got two more questions I want to ask you. How do you handle fear?
Fear?
When you're facing in a moment when you feel scared and fear, like how do you handle that?
Well, I'm gonna just say this: a lot of stuff just like with me losing. Well, I don't like to put like death with my brother's name, but like just my brother transitioning and losing Rock and losing my other good friend Green in the same year. You could go into a depression state. Mental health is very real. So I just, me personally, just God. Just God, and just I like to listen to gospel music in the morning. I like to light candles. Like I just back again. Like
I like your vibe, Dre.
Yeah, because I do. Like I like to just stay positive, man. In the world, there's so much negativity going on, so I try to just stay balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. See, I love that. I love that. All right. And then my last question is 3 things that a person has to keep in mind when it comes. What are 3 things that you got to keep in mind when it comes to hustling?
Hustling?
Actually, I got one more after this. Yeah.
Okay. I would say 3 things when it comes to hustling. I would just say, like, just the regular, like, just having respect for the game. You know, just honor. Because there's no honor amongst thieves. And just, you know, just being loyal to yourself and your crew. You know what I'm saying? Never let that money come between you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
real OG. Just real OG, man. I was raised by some... I can honestly say I was raised by some... And I was, like I said, my father was killed when I was at 2, so I was never had no father figure. So I would always just look up to, like, the niggas in my hood that was, like, getting money, like my cousin Head. He was doing his thing.
Rest in peace. I think
Rest in peace, Head. He was doing his thing. And then, like, my man's Keith, old dude, Polo, he was doing his thing. Scooch, old dude, Munch was doing his thing. So I always just looked up to them. And just having strong black women. Like my granny, all my grannies, my aunties, my mama, they all hustlers. Strong black women, they never depended on me. So that made me kind of go get a hustler.
And that brings me to my last question that I wanted to ask you. Yeah, what is one of the things that one of your OGs has instilled in you that you have kept with you, like, forever, like, in your heart, in your mind, and as you go about your daily life?
Well, I mean, it's some funny stuff. I don't know why this always come to mind, but my auntie used to always tell me, man, she is my baby. She tatted on my arm, too. This is my mom's sister.
Okay.
She used to always tell me, everything that look good ain't good.
Mm-hmm.
And she used to just say that about the girls. And once I got older, I just look back like, damn, she wasn't right. Because it'd be like, for real, everything that look good ain't good. And especially with the social media, it's a facade.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be catfish. They look good on the internet, and in the person they don't look right. So it'd be like, ooh, everything that look, she ain't lied about that.
Yeah.
So
I can understand that. I can definitely, yeah. Definitely my biggest prank up with social media. Like, now I'm going to put all my
but
business
everything
on
be just like a facade. It
yeah.
just be like,
Yeah, you just got to know. You know what's real when it's in your face.
Yeah, and just be true to yourself, man. That's just my words and encouragement to anybody. Just believe in yourself. Put the work in. Don't worry about who's supporting you and who doing this and doing that. Just focus on yourself and the people who is in your corner and work with that.
Respect.
Yeah, keep God first.
Keep God first.
Yeah.
And on that note, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for coming to Show and Tell. Like, I really enjoyed this session. I like sitting down. I want to sit down and I want to smoke a blunt with you. Yeah. And I just want to kick it and just talk and just listen to the stories. I feel like you have like a lot of wisdom and a lot of insight that you didn't get to. Obviously, the viewers didn't get a chance to necessarily hear, though, but I will be blessed to hear that, you know.
Yeah, man, we gonna set something up, man.
Yeah.
I got plenty of stories, man.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come here.
You, man.
Come sit
it's
on the couch. Oh, yes. It was amazing. And I can't wait to so you got to send me the information for the Forever Fresh Foundation event for next month so we can put that out there. We can let everybody know. Make sure y'all go follow Doughboy Dre on Instagram. Smoking Flavors has some events going to be coming up. I'm pretty sure you're going to have another one coming up before the holiday season is over.
Smoking Flavors on Instagram.
Can I just give you one more thing?
Come on.
You had 2 hibachis at the last Smoky Flavors event. Can we get another type of food?
Make
them trip. Well, all I got is hibachi. I'm like, black people love hibachi.
Look, it was so crazy. Man, that's so funny.
If one plug hot, I got a couple of them. You can't tell me shit. Little nigga, I cop them by the dozen. Plus, say you rapping, say, boy, you better keep them coming. Cali in the city doing numbers, got the city buzzing. If one plug hot, I got a couple of them. You can't tell me shit. Little nigga, I cop them by the dozen. Plus, say you rapping, say, boy, you better keep them coming. buzzing.
Pull up like a nine, driver head me to the streets. Pick up my little peach, I'm a man, I hit the peach.
We all my man's girl, she do hibachi. Then the people who had came, I think it was like an older couple.
It was an older couple, yeah.
They had did hibachi. But she ended up coming late, but it was all good. Because she makes some good tacos, too.
Oh, she
Shout out
does?
to Zaza World. His
Okay.
girl, she be making some good food.
Well, I can't wait till for the next event. Eat at the next. I was like, he got 2 hibachis. It's like, I don't even know. I want to eat both, but like, you
And
know.
what's so crazy, I just had hibachi. You know, I love rice. I love rice.
Really? That's why you be at
Tacos.
Benihana's eating tacos. If you came for a
Tacos.
Benihana lunch. Oh, you like tacos too?
Tacos,
Okay.
hibachi, shrimp. Because I don't eat no pork or red meat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I respect that. I get that. No pork on my fork. My best friend say that all
Man,
the
no
time.
pork, baby.
I feel that. Yeah. Okay.
Gotta
All right.
keep the
Well.
temple clean.
Yeah, but you can't eat no shrimp neither.
Man, but look,
And
really
the little
can't eat
sea
no
roaches.
chicken either.
I know. Yeah. Technically, you can't eat none of that.
So
You
it
just
just
gotta
be
get
like, you
creative
just
with
gotta
the
be in
mushrooms.
moderation and everything.
In moderation and cleansing your system are very often. Perfect.
Water.
Right in the water. Cheers to water, because I've been drinking water too. Ain't nothing in this cup. Like, just I've been drinking water too. But yes, thank you so much. I'm so glad we had this wonderful time today.
Yes.
I'm gonna smoke this. I'm gonna wear my stuff as well.
Yes,
Thank you for
yes.
bringing me the gifts.
Yes,
I appreciate it. Oh, I've been sitting on the weed, Lord.
Yes.
It still smells
Smell
good though.
good.
I can't wait to smoke it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you like, if you had a good time, make sure you like this and subscribe to Take TV. Shout out to the whole Take team for us having such an amazing production. Shout out to Replay Cafe from where we're shooting at right here. And thank you, Dre, for coming on to the show, for Show and Tell. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all next week. Bye. Yeah, I can't wait to smoke this. I'm about to pull up on her right now. I'm about to...
A fiend was riding around the hood and Hersey had the key. You should hit me if you really got the work, I run the keys. If this ounce cooked back to 33, we bout to eat. Dre just run my phone 100 balls, I say a fleet. He say pull up to the door and what you in, I said a G.
If one plug hot, I got a couple of them. You can't tell me shit, little nigga. I cop 'em by the dozen. Plug say you rapping, say boy, you better keep 'em coming. Cali in the city doing numbers, got the city buzzing. If one plug hot, I got a couple of them. You can't tell me shit, little nigga. I cop 'em by the dozen. Plug say you rapping, say boy, you better keep 'em coming. Cali in the city doing numbers, got the city buzzing. My plug trying to test me, another 100 trying to stress me. I'm a mob member like Pat, she don't sound heavy. I need a hefty, big bags, low touchdown. I'm getting icy like Gretzky. 30 in the shed, 30. Let's make it to the destination. Cali in the hood, got these bitch ass niggas hating. You niggas faking. I see you trying to copy us. You don't even copping us. Tell my plug to dope. That's lit. Yeah, spot we bagging up, we trafficking, we counting up. Bitch, I ain't had enough. I need a meal. I'm in a whip. I been hit your woman crush. Been hit that. Doing you come shop with us. Hello.